You'd better not be gooning in there. You got it, boss. Girls when their shoes don't match the rest of the outfit. Cooperate and be like, doctor, turn off my body cams. I have to protect and serve. Just this once. 2D girls might be cute, but front view, side view. When you have a vivid dream about sharing a bed with a girl, but wake up to still being alone. Lots of people say, Rome wasn't built in a day. That's correct. It was built in Italy. When the outlassy is so loose it can't hold the plug. Self-help for women. Learn to love yourself despite your flaws. Self-help for men. Become strong enough to defeat abstract concepts like time and God. Don't drive December. You must not drive a car unless for work purpose, that is bus/Uber driver. You cannot commute by car. All trips are to be done by non-car methods. Mom and dad, son, you're adopted. Sister. Kid, doesn't have a partner. The PE teacher, I will be your champion. Have a good day at work, sweetie. Go to a gym and start working out. It will help you get rid of your depression and low self-esteem. Me 2 years after going to the gym. My uncle sends me updates on his cats. Look how Bob's fast flows into the radiator. Salmon finding out they have a color named after them. Salmon finding out it's not after their shiny blue scales. Your honor, to be honest, not gonna lie, I lied. Work in corpo. Create OnlyFans. Gen Z. 11-year-old me going apeshit in the Bionicle section. My mom frantically trying to keep up with me. Pokemon breeding forum accidentally turns into eugenics forum again. Me checking previous Jaguar logos. Their logo from 1935 to 1945. Gettin' loser. We are going crying. Seductively takes off my glasses. Wow, you're ducking blurry. Girls are like parking spot. All the good ones are taken. So every once in a while, when no one's looking, you got to stick it in the disabled one. Jesus, no. Caught a cicada that was keeping me awake at night. Well, guess what, asshole? It's Baby Shark on a 12-hour loop. Remember when you accidentally stepped on a bug 30 years ago? In 2 minutes this hot lead will fill your urethra. Elon Musk fired 90% of the Twitter staff, and it is functioning better. Government employees. Guys, who the duck is the dumbass that took a pic of me crying? I bet he's thinking about that dumb rock he saw the other day. That was really a cool rock. I should have kept it. How I imagined depressed people as a kid. Actual depressed people. Why are you running? Gay. Me in public. Sorry dude, I really can't dance. Me in private. My child will suck the jawbreaker before crunching. Why don't we catch the cows, breed them, and then eat them? Infinite food glitch. I'm just checking on you. Because I missed you. Be honest. I'm being honest. When was the last time we talked? Fine. I need a favor. Thank you. Guys, my phone battery started to drain faster. Tree got hit by lightning. It exposed its vascular system. I see pasta. All Muslims are allowed to eat that. I'm Sikh. Oh shit man. Get well soon. Google Alzheimer's. All the links are purple. When you're swimming and something tentacly touches your leg. Nah man. I'm pretty ducking far from okay. When people tell you that they miss the old you and you're looking back like, lady, am I okay? Paramedic. It's just a scratch on your leg. Lady, let me see. Paramedic. The leg is in the other ambulance. How I actually look versus how my grandma thinks I look. Take me down to Halloween City, where the girls are goth with pumpkin-sized titties. This guy's thankful for all the likes. See? Nobody cares. Every serial killer documentary, he was always alone. He had not friends, not even a lover, and spent all his free time locked in his room. Weebs. Food falls on the floor. Bacteria. Wife. Hey honey, I started an OnlyFans today while you were at work. That's a great dear. That makes me uncomfortable. Or attack. Keep your eyes on my face. You failed. How much effort I put in. How much effort others think I put in. Jessa, we need to cook. LMAO, my classmate going insane. Me, I'm not that American. Also me, would totally eat this. When you have a girlfriend in your dream and you fall in love, but then you start to feel yourself waking up. No. Stay with me. Don't leave me. Somewhere there's a CIA operative training to kill you. Train harder. Guys, I said back in the day without it being a joke. Me, I swear to God I'm going to ignore my crush's ultra late replies. Crush. Replies after 12 hours since my message. Me. Well then let's find out. I had gay Shreks with your mom last night. Me knowing my crush is slowly losing feelings for me. Eating between respawns. Gunshots. Female PE teachers now. Female PE teachers when I was a kid. Me, yes daddy don't stop. Server grating cheese on my pasta. Prophets in antiquity. Have I got a hallucination for you? The word of God. Prophets in modern era. I've had a vision. I'm instant historical religious figure. Reincarnated. HR. This person with schizophrenia is following me. How movie writers think glasses work. With glasses. Without glasses. Study whatever you want. Take whatever subject as your major. When you'll hit the 20s, life's gonna teach you. Those mean nothing. 15 plus 15 is 30 and 16 plus 16 is 32. Grandma. Grandpa told me you were a cosplayer. What is that? Ah. Don't worry mate. It would bore you. When she tells you to come over and smash, but you get the wrong idea. Billionaire. Gets divorced. His wife. That blood donated could be in someone's boner right now. And a beautiful girl. Leah. Let's put you to bed as well. Oh duck. Duck should duck oh shit. What do I do? What the duck do I do? She just lost the will to live. Wait, what you do if your crush invites you over and they got the feet bed? You say you dislike turn-based combat, yet you constantly get into beef on Twitter. Curious. Elderly customer staring blankly at the debit machine while it beeps and flashes remove card on the screen. Point of view. You've just asked a stoner to explain why they have to smoke weed every day if it isn't addictive. I hope my homies heal from the things they don't talk about. Me. Stop getting hard for nothing. My penis. You know what? I'm gonna get even harder. Speak. Saying Kaizun ironically makes you a terrible person. Good boy. I got too silly. I'm tasty. I'm tasty. I'm tasty. I'm tasty. Sadness. Another. EI. Realizes life has no meaning. Nihilist. Absurdist. I meet someone. We talk. I say the tooth fairy tradition teaches kids that they can sell their body parts for money. They leave. Make sure to give up when it gets really hard. Did y'all hear that? Are ya winning, son? Always have been, dad. When you're home alone and someone uses your driveway to turn around. On chat. Endless talking. In person. Hi. Hi. I ain't seen my food stamp card since you left. Damn, that's crazy. Really? My cat after I feed them. See you later, you dickhead. Me gaslighting myself into thinking there's hope for me. Sleep is good for your health. 1. Shut off screens. Sit alone with your thoughts. Baby, will you be my wife Wazowski, Mike Wifiawski? How I stare at my reflection in the barbershop mirror for 30 minutes because I can't hold a conversation. I think. Bros. Best part of the song is about happen. GPS. In 300 feet. Continue straight. You smell like poop. Stoners making food. I explode when I touch water. They used me as a chemical weapon in World War I. I make the soup too salty. When you don't know anyone in class and you have to work in groups. Something gets between my teeth. My tongue locating it. My fingers trying to get it out. When she lost the argument, but she know your only weakness. You good bro. Me. Hans. Stop the garbage. We doing guns again. Me. Yes, I'm still young. My spine. I said we old today. I wish I had her body. 1 hour to eat this for $100,000. Who you calling for help? Me treating myself after doing the bare minimum of work on a Tuesday. Me sitting in front of my laptop waiting for the online interview, making memes because I'm nervous. When you finally realize the neighbor's kid probably acted like that because his parents were neglectful and he wanted attention. Why God? Why? Look at this guy, blaming me for something that's probably not my fault. Why did it have to be stomachs? I meet someone. We talk. They find out that I'm not good at holding conversation. They leave. Dear Santa Claus, when I asked you for a 30-year-old escort, this is not what I had in mind. All this overthinking, and I still make the worst decisions. Boob guys, ass guys, personality guys, thigh guys, feet guys. It's either I'm gonna be your wife or your obsessed stalker. Good morning to whomever has been enjoying my coffee creamer all week. Surprise, you've been drinking my breast milk. Hope you've enjoyed. Cheers. People judging me for listening to the same song multiple times. The same people listening to the radio that repeats the same 5 songs. Me and the boys on the crazy plan we made on a Friday night after work. When you and your homie arguing about something, and the Google search confirms your intellectual dominance. PE teachers, when you tell them you are not able to do some activities. If you don't make it, I'll be sure your remains at least get back home. He was forced to listen to my mixtape. It's garbage. Mosquito. Has a near-death experience trying to get food. Also mosquitoes. I'll ducking do it again. You my girl so funny. Why she got a list with names in her notes. When it's your first day as a lifeguard and someone is drowning, but there's a no swimming sign. You know the rules, and so do I. He's not just a man. He's my baby girl. Interviewer, how would you describe yourself? Me, verbally, but I've also prepared a dance. Ops caught him spreading the good word of God. Where is my commission? I hated it. Therapist. Amish ninjas aren't real. They can't hurt you. Amish ninjas. Nah bruh, my brother lives in 3018. Oh my god, you gotta try the new barbecue place in town. The new barbecue place in town. $18.99. Me playing Mario Kart. Throws banana. The same banana 2 laps later. Bonus dice duck boy. When she invites you over to eat her pussy, but she starts taking off her clothes instead of cooking her cat. Nor this class is just full of weirdos. He told me we were having smoked salmon for dinner. Dog, what the duck is this? When the work crew gets together. Tells a joke twice because no one heard it. Turns out it was just a bad joke. In Home Alone, the same actor who plays one of the bad guys plays the cop at the beginning of the movie. My dog has so much energy, so he's constantly bugging me. Yeah, that makes sense. I've been trying to find ways to calm him down. Yeah, I can see that. If I jack him off for 5 minutes and he comes, he gets super tired for the whole day. What the duck? My face when I hit no tip on the little iPad. Women with a time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Men with a time machine. This is not what he wanted. What you do when my gang pull up. I want a short hair tomboy girlfriend and I want her now. Hi. Get scared. Interviewer. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Me. I'd say my biggest weakness is listening. When you're in the living room and your mom lets guest in without warning you. I'll do it tomorrow. It's been 2 months. Guys making the greatest philosophies after losing at their favorite game. I have only left Humpy Barn once in my entire life to watch cricket in Woolloongabba. Look it up. They're real places. Mom introducing her family to a friend, and this is our son. He likes to work out. Me at the end of the table. When we get back to my place, and she tells me she's not really into memes. Right this way is the exit. When you're yapping too much, and she hit this pose. Watching the bumper you zip tied on fly off down the highway. When she go yes just like that don't stop, and you do something different. Hello, it's me Helium. I'm a noble gas. Noble? 2 years going to Psytrance festivals. 10 years going to Psytrance festivals. When you're getting kidnapped, so you tweeted Taylor sucks, so Swifties can track your location faster than the police. DC with most of their heroes. DC with Batman. Guys when they receive one compliment every 10 years. Me on a first date listening to all her shit boring life stories in the hope I'll get my dick sucked at the end of the night. Me sneaking a whole rotisserie chicken into the movie theater. Peg you? I've got you pegged as an absolute ducking loser. Is this his first job? He's so nervous. People leaving after party. People on their way to work. Me when iced coffee tell me to shit myself. Can I call? Airplane mode. Me watching my phone ring till I miss the call. This man is 36 years old and still wants to finish college. If that doesn't motivate you, nothing will. It is better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Security of all my accounts. Password I've been using since I was 7. If you don't feel old yet, here's your childhood behind glass in a museum. When you unlock your first skin in World War III, you guys are stupid. See, they're gonna be looking for army guys. Ask me about my T-Rex. Santa, how can you see if every child has been naughty or nice? Ho ho ho. Bro thinks he's a Panhema. I'm death. I have good and bad news. Start with the good news. Your son will be allowed to park wherever he wants. Nihilists doing duckle with their lives because the sun is going to explode in 7.5 billion years. I can't wait to be a puppy. Bro, we are in. Do you have a special talent? Me. How it feels cruising on the freeway with the boys in our 130 HP cars. You're still on microplastics while I'm consuming macroplastics. Up your grind. When you go to think for moms and realize that makes you a mother ducker. When you're built for feed not speed. The risk I took was calculated, but gosh, am I bad at math? Ayuk. Me looting my squad in a fight. The world right now. Crypto guys. Itchly ditch mean shown saw a court. Jat. Squidward your shirt is due for repossessions. Mean got. Which one y'all inviting to the trap? Zance Bob. Midward. Pertrick. Mr. Tabs. Nemo died. We need to replace him before Timmy sees. Later. Phew. He hasn't noticed. You're not Nemo. Just lost custody of my kids. Summer is about to be freaking lit. Skin is a noun. Skin is a verb. Yeah, I do math. Math, English, technology and science, history. You should do math too. Mother duckers be like NSFW. Not safe for work. Bitch, I'm unemployed. The genie looking at me after he grants me a fourth wish out of pity and I ask for a fourth Rice Krispie square. Nintendo employees when you download an old game for a system that they stopped supporting and don't make money off of anymore. Never in my 20 years of teaching has a substitute left a note this bad. I have a ducking sleep deprived woman fetish. You get selected first overall to the GNBA. Get No Bitches Association. Averaging 128 total hours left on delivered. 64 pendings and absolutely no game. When guys turn 20 they choose one of these to base their entire personality around. Me after I say goodnight. Me turning the volume down in my car when I pass someone so they don't judge my music. So, you will be required to take a drug test? Great. What kind of drugs will I be testing? I like to laugh. I like having fun. Mom, lower your phone's volume. It's too loud. Mom's volume. I have two sides. She deserves someone better. Nobody is better than me. Is this real life? Or is this just fantasy? Me Trina act dark and mysterious. I'm a ducking loser. When the company changes your night shift to day shift. Class bully, does your mother know you're gay? The quiet kid, no but your father does. The class teacher tries to hold in laughter. When the game is a survival horror but you're not surviving. I noticed there was a blank wall at McDonald's, so I decided to make this fake poster of me and my friend and put it up. It's been there for 51 days. Mom, we have guests coming over. Me. Cat owners. Cats are lovely and adorable and definitely not demons. Cats. Me. During trailers. The tub of popcorn. My demon boy Duck when he finds out I torture myself enough without him. Why you so quiet? What's on your mind? You should fight that cop. Man, these edibles ain't shit 10 minutes later. Without lying, how old were you when you found this out? Them, why don't you try to get a girlfriend? Me, I'm trying. How I'm trying. May girls rain from the sky. Morning? Again. But we just did that yesterday. Does she even think about me? When you fake sick and someone says yeah you look terrible. This tastes like juice. I'm not drunk yet. Let's declare martial law. How my girlfriend expects me to deal with any female who tries to talk to me. Me kicking it with the same girl I told my homies I was done with for good. An Invincible fan when he sees a drunk dad mercilessly beating his son. When you notice that you are dreaming and you start to control your dream. The guy I was. The guy I'm now. Yawn. Swallows tablet without drinking water. The Samsung store employees. Always wash your grapes. And miss my chance to become Spider-Man? I think not. Pimples? 0. Blackheads? 0. Bitches? 0. And that's why I was fired from my last job, boss. Happy birthday. Would you still love me if I was a beautiful human? When you want to play after a long day at work, 2200 hours, 22:05. How I look at my man after I say the most unhinged thing anyone's ever heard. Silly human. Social cues have no effect on me. Serial killers. People who can sleep in jeans. Mom, there is a monster under my bed. When you trying to be mad at him, but you realize that he a good dude and you just a little crazy at times. Low quality Hideo Kojima thinking. I'd rather be 20 meters tall in December than be December meters tall in 20. I love her, Granny. I love her, Granny. Therapy. When you wake up and check your phone to see how much longer you can sleep, but it's right before your alarm rings. Me thinking it's normal to listen to the same song 272 times. Autism. I'll fight the patriarchy by using my mother's last name. You mean your grandfather's? Love yourself. I'm not my type. When you can't afford something, so you put it back. When life is hard, but your playlist hits harder. My older brother who missed out on getting laid cause he couldn't find his condoms. Me playing with my new extra strength water balloons. You know what? This guy will be successful one day. What do you see in there, doctor? The thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. This is a apple. If you see a McChicken it means you're in a coma, please wake up, we miss you. When you're on your way to court for a suspend license. Finally, a good song. The imaginary fight scene in my head will be legendary. Got your nose? The male version of a Karen haircut. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Let's play a game. One of the drinks is poisoned. What are you doing? Listen to the rules first. Leaving this behind for future tenants to find and freak out. When you ask if they're having a heart attack and they just faint on the ground, alright then. Keep your secrets. Class snitch. Tries to snitch on me. Teacher, how about worry about yourself and not others? Me. Guys, I don't think my grandpa is going to make it. What is he making? A cat with homophobia in its eyes. No one cares about your Spotify Wrapped. Mommy, my fart is on the floor. Men will see this and say, yeah, that's a perfectly balanced diet. Night cold versus morning cold. Me waiting outside Jake Paul's house soon as he turned 58. Falling off a roof when you're a kid. Sneezing too hard when you're an adult. Chernobyl workers watching the reactor produce 12 years worth of electricity in 5 seconds. When you find a dog at the party, how's it going down here, are you okay? She didn't really like esoteric memes. She just wanted to duck me. Me accidentally spilling boiling water on myself, inflicting 3rd-degree burns. All my female friends. Me. Please put aloe on it and bandage every day or it will scar. Okay, I'll do my best. All my male friends. Me. That is gonna be such a sick scar. I hope so.